Hi, my name's Terry Hansen, and I am the owner of Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care. My passion for animals came from my dad, actually. When I was growing up, we had all kinds of animals, from dogs, cats, chickens, rabbits, guinea pigs, goats, ducks, just about everything. This is my dog Cole, and the reason my business got started is really all because of her. We went to volunteer one day at a local shelter and came home with Cole. And so I had absolutely no intention at the time of starting a business, of being a dog trainer, of being a pet sitter. It all stemmed out of owning her. So lucky for me, she was there that day. Good girl, Grace. The feedback that we get from our clients on why they hire us is, first and foremost, professional. We are professional pet sitters. Yes, we care about the animals, and they are our number one priority, but also being professional in this business is very important. We are coming into a client's home when there is no one there. We have their keys. You know, we're taking care of two of their most prized possessions, their home and their pets. So it's really important that we do things in a professional manner, from the initial meet and greet when we meet the client and their pets for the first time, to the sitters that work for us, dressing appropriately, and background screenings. We are members of local organizations and national organizations that are really important. We've been Best of Gwinnett since 2011 and Best of Lilburn, which is where we're based out of, since 2013. We get continuing education from pet first aid and CPR to continuing education about how to be the best in our business. So let's take him outside.
Okay, ready to
now,
go?
When I say let's take him outside, literally, I mean we take him outside. We don't go to the door and he's
and
like...
he pulls.
All right, so that should look like this. All right, so your door opens this way. So you want to think about it. You approach the door, but then as you kind of get to the door, you turn to the side.
Okay.
So that, because otherwise normally what happens is you go up to the door and the dog's right there. And
He's trying to jump or get through the door.
Yeah. So you want to give yourself space so that he really shouldn't cross that left leg of yours. The sound of your hand touching the knob, the sound of the knob turning, the door opening, all creates excitement in dogs. And he's, believe it or not, this is really calm for most dogs.
Oh.
So no tension on the leash. You know,
Okay.
if I sense him moving, I'm going to put a little, tap on him. But
Okay.
other than that, I don't do it and hold it. I just let it go because I want him to do it. I don't want to hold him back, right? So then the reward for this is I'm going to go out, turn around, and come right back in.
Okay.
Okay.
You can leave the door open.
The part about taking care of the animals, that is the fun part that we get to do, and come in and love them like they're our own, and have fun with them, play with them, be there for them, take care of them. We have some special needs clients that need medications and things. We can do all of that.
Relax your left arm.
I think that's what sets us apart from other companies that are out there.
Are we going out?
Yep.
Way too excited, girl. You do not want that energy introducing to a dog you don't know.
Okay.
So that was great.
Yeah, wow.
So,
Takes so much patience.
it does.
Oh my Lord.
It does. It's a lot of patience, but it pays off in the end, right? All right, so we just finished up with Jenna and teaching her and her dog Ivo how to walk nicely on a leash. She got some homework, and we're going to meet back up in a couple weeks, see how she's doing. She's going to be adding that to all the other things she learned at the first time we met. So we're just building on the different behaviors and good manners that we want Ivo, the puppy, to have. That was fun. All right, let's go on to the next one. I want to make sure that I'm prepared for the visit with Annabelle. I make sure that I have all her paperwork, the physical paperwork with me, because even though we can pull up her information on my phone with the system that we use, just in case there's no cell phone signal, I want to make sure I have everything and I'm prepared. In case anything happens, I've got all emergency contact information, I've got her veterinary information, I've got, how much to feed her, where everything is, her leash, any cleanup, materials that I might need and all that. So just in case, I've got some treats. Sometimes when you're seeing the dog again for the first time after the first time, they might be a little timid, so I always like to bring some treats with me so that I can warm them up really quickly. And usually after the first visit, they're all smiles and wagging tails and happy to see us. But, this is the first one, so sometimes they're a little bit shy. So I got everything I need, and I got the key, and I'm ready to go. Hi, little girl. Hi, how are you? Good girl. Let's go outside and go potty. That's usually the first thing we do is we get them outside because, they've been here for several hours and they need to go out and go potty first. So we'll take her out for her walk and then we'll come back and she'll get her dinner and then we'll have some playtime and snuggle time and then we'll go on to the next client. We are in the business of caring for pets, so sometimes bad things happen. And one of the things that happened, this was actually a couple years ago, is when I arrived at a client's home, her cat, who had been diabetic for many years actually, was in a diabetic coma. She was at the end of her life, and they knew, that it was coming. But when I got there, she was in a diabetic coma. And so, I'm coming in, I see her on the floor, calling the owner, checking her blood, because just like a human, with animals that are diabetic, when they get to late stage, you have to check their blood to see how much insulin they might need, or in this case, she needed actually sugar to bring her out of the diabetic coma. And so there's no time for panicking. You just have to do what you have to do and what you know and what you're trained for. And the short of it is, she lived through that experience, which was good, due to me knowing what to do in that situation. Afterwards is the time to go, whew. But while it's happening, you just have to, like I said, do what you know to do. And of course, the client was very thankful that I did know what to do, and it all turned out, for the better. What I love best about what I do is everything. People ask me that all the time, and the answer is always the same: everything. From taking care of the animals, to training dogs, to caring for the people that own the pets, to taking care of our pet sitters that work for us, to running the business end of it. There isn't a part of it I don't like. It's really a lot of multitasking, which can sometimes make you a little crazy, but also keeps you on your toes. But again, I surround myself with awesome people that make every day fun, exciting, and the best. I have the best pet sitters in the industry for sure, because they make my life so much easier. They are happy, they go the extra mile for me and for my clients, and hopefully they feel the same way about me that I feel about them, because I really do love them and hopefully take good care of them, so they pass it on and take great care of our clients and their pets. So it's all good. Big. Thank you. That was a good big kiss.